Hey guys, welcome back. So this is a bit different from what I normally do. So we're going to start with the qualifying lap. So Xfinity at COTA, just going to take you around. Break probably too early here on my qualifying lap for sure. Definitely cost me a lot of time. Found the power pretty good though, up to second. Back end really wants to slide in the S's. Just need to manage it. Shift to second. I like to do it here. I don't know when other people do it, but use all the curb that you can without getting a 1X. Then we come here. Some people take a wider entry. I don't really take it that wide. Shift to first. Hug the tire. Don't hit it though. Don't carry too much speed. Here it's easy to lose the rear. It's nice and easy. I like to be on the outside of this curb, just to use as much of the track as possible. Shift to second. Shift to first, as you saw. Use a little bit of track here. Not the greatest lap, that's for sure. But got me a P6, so as you see, just get on the brakes there. Gotta baby it around this part here, barely using any throttle. And then on the brakes here, it's easy to lock up here, fronts and rears. Again, easy on the throttle on exit. Now this corner is definitely the toughest on the track. The rear wants to go all over the place, the front wants to go all over the place. Just gotta manage the throttle like crazy. Get on the power as soon as you can. Here, I think there was definitely a little bit of time. Yeah, just a little bit of time to find. Kind of turned in a bit too early. But same with this corner. Kind of broke a bit too early, but the exit was pretty good. So yeah, get on the power here, and that's it. So this lap would end up being a 142.1, which would put me 6th. Not the greatest lap time. I would start getting into the 41s and qualifying. I think the race I did after this. But I wasn't as consistent in the race, so it wasn't worth posting. But, so anyways, here we go. In the race, I would definitely drive better in qualifying as well. But, so we get on the power here, headed towards turn 1, go defensive. Wasn't planning on making a move here, but the 6 car actually left the door open pretty much. When I wasn't even there, he did not have to do that. And then I think he struggled on the power here with oversteer, which allowed me to carry the speed around the outside and slot into P5 here nice and early. And that guy had a faster qualifying lap than me, so it was nice to get ahead of him here. As we make our way through the S's on these cold tires, I decide to make a sneaky little move on the 3 car here. Propel myself into P4. So now, the plan for me is just kind of settle in here. Manage the rears, manage the tires, and just see how it goes here for the next couple laps. right here would be the major turning point of the race. So at this point, you can see in the top left, I put this here because it's important. 7 tries to move at turn 1, can't quite get alongside. And they both take different lines here, which causes the 7 to run to the back of 2 and spin him out. So the 2 car is now out of the equation. And then, if you look at the top left again, the 10 overshoots the corner, runs into the back of the 7, and spins himself out. And now, just like that, I'm in P2. And the 7 car, as you may have been seeing, has been completely overdriving the car and destroying his tires. So I know that all I have to do is keep the 6 car behind me. And I don't think the 6 is going to go for a move yet, because he doesn't want to have us lose touch of the leader. I know he is faster, as he was in qualifying. So yeah, just keep him behind me, try and be chill and save my tires, and let the leader do his thing, and eventually I should catch him. 6 car has been on me the whole time, and right here I'm going to show you exactly where he's beating me. So in the braking zone right here, he closes up a whole lot. But right here, traditionally, my exits out of here have been better than most of the people I've raced. So you can see I basically pull out as much as he gained at the braking. But this, as I was saying in the quality lap, I was braking too early for turn 1. You can see there at the top left how much he closed in under braking. And it's not like I gained that much on exit after. Like, it was a little bit, but not enough to recover what I lost. So, just wanted to show you that. Thought it was interesting. So, as you have been seeing, the gap to the leader has been closing, as I expected. So, yeah. Just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and eventually I will catch him. The gap has closed significantly to the 7 car here, as you can see. And right here, you're going to see through the S's. I gain a whole lot of time on him here. I sent it through the S's a lot this lap too as well, now that I have him as a reference as well. And right here, he would make his first mistake, and this tells me that he is starting to feel the pressure, which gives me just a little bit of confidence as well. Right here, we're dead even. And going into this corner here, he would lock up just a little bit, lose the rear on exit, and that would be just enough for me to get close enough to go for a move right down the inside here. And was able to easily clear him right here. And now he's side by side with the 6 here. So this gives me just a little bit of breathing room as they battle. But the 6 would end up coming out on top right here, and he would lose probably about half a second to 6/10. So now this whole race is just going to be about me monitoring the gap, defending when I need to, and keeping the 6 behind me. So you may be noticing here, I'm now having to go slightly defensive, like right here. Definitely more shallow than I normally do. But as you can see in the virtual mirror, or not the virtual mirror, the actual mirror, he is all over me. Usually I use the virtual mirror when I'm racing, but since this is the replay and I can't have it on, I just turned on the actual ones for the replay, so you guys can see it, because this race, it is very important to see that, to understand what's happening. As you can see here, big slide of the rear for me, and I'm honestly really surprised I didn't go defensive into here, because he easily could have gone for a move there. And right here again, big slide of the rear on power, and he is really close this time, so I have to go defensive here. So as you can see, you just take a shot with the line. If he wanted to, he could have sent it. There was still space, but he decides to try to go around the outside instead here. And he just can't carry the speed. I'm able to just close him out here and keep P1 for now. So this is how most of the rest of the race is going to go. So I'm just going to let you guys enjoy it. right here, we come around to take the white flag. And at this point, he's not close enough for a move into turn 1, so I don't even go defensive here. But he does try to stick his nose in. Well, at that point, I'm already turning into the corner, so he can't make the move. At this point, he's still close enough here within striking distance. Heading through the S's, you can't really make a move with the S's. But at this point, my tires are kind of fried. And I think he saved a bit better than I did, so he will have more grip. And headed through here, go a bit shallower than I normally do, just to stay defensive, not giving any opportunities here for a move. Right here, very good exit out of here, and iffy exit actually, slid the rears a lot. Stay shallower here. He tries for a move, but I go defensive. That might have been moving under braking, honestly. That's borderline right there for me. Maybe I should have done that, but again here I go defensive. Not much he can do here. And now, really only one more passing zone of the track here. And I go super defensive, and he actually misses the braking point and almost runs into me. And now I have a major gap heading to the last couple corners here. Very comfortable. Just need to not die pretty much. And we've got this in the bag. So headed through here one last time. Very easy on the throttle now with these worn tires. Through the two left-handers one last time, using all the track limits. Big slide on exit. A little bit of wheel hopping there on entrance. Too much curb usage. Slam the throttle here just for a little celebratory slide. And we come across the line right here to take P1 after all that. So pretty proud of this win. Definitely one of my better races. Very enjoyable. Very clean battle most of the time, except for when those two guys got spun. So yeah, let me know how you thought of how I edited this video, and you know, just give me some feedback. Should I cut the parts where not much is happening? Should I talk more? Just that type of stuff. Just let me know in the comments below. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.